Excuse me. Okay, what's up, everybody? How you doing? This is your boy, QS Mom 4K Tech. Today, I gotta be teaching you the difference between AI generated and exists a AI editing. What basically I do in the editing and AI is finish putting the details like the background, the lighting, the shading, it doing all that for me. It's not generating art. It is adding details that I want to put into my picture or changing a clothes cutter out and stuff. Now, both of these pictures are my real digital art pictures, and not one picture is AI generate. How you know? Because if you go right here, go right here. This is I just finished doing this version of the imagery. Yesterday I showed you the other version, so today I am showing you the key difference between this and stuff. So this is one of my artwork that I done as a digital artist. So I want to show y'all the key difference in case you want to know what the big difference is and stuff. So this is Photoshop. I gotta be applying it with ChatGPT and show you how the Photoshop and ChatGPT it bases the same Photoshop that you get right here. Literally the AI assistant. So what we gotta do is we gotta turn on the AI assistant and we got S to give me a background base on the cutters. The cutter what he has on and give me details and shadows. Okay, so this is all. Now I got also add a cool font for my name, Lee Sylvester Lemon. Okay, let me put a font. Okay, cool font. Okay, so what this guy do is this is showing you the editor part when you're in Photoshop, when you're using the AI assistant, and should recognize that as for a background, and got also based on the cutter of what he have on. I got also you show you the difference when you losing the ChatGPT version. Cause I believe when it comes to the ChatGPT version, it will give me more better understanding, and that's the reason why I like losing the ChatGPT version. And plus the ChatGPT edit and the Photoshop plugin version is way better than the one that Yes has. So yes, I am losing AI in Photoshop for you can see the editor person, not the AI person. Cause everybody always get it confusing by the AI assistant. And so what this gotta do is it gotta work and gotta give me a background based on the outfit. And you can see how well this look, and this is like in adding the shadow, the details and stuff. Based on, I can move this based on here. Let's put this. Okay, I want to put this right here. Okay, so this did a really great job. First of all, let's remove the name. I add a name on here later. Like I could add a name later. So what I gotta do is go right here, and what I gotta do is go right here to tools, and I gotta remove the name. Leave this. Now what I gotta do is go right here, and I gotta keep the same prompt that I had before, and I want to go to the advanced settings, and we want to save this. Right here, we gotta save this. Put this in Procreate. Cause I was teaching you um the basic how to get a really nice background and stuff. So this show you how powerful you can use these tools to really edit the shadows, details, and everything in the background. So this is really great. And so you're able to do that with this version. Okay, so we did that part. Now I want to save this image as a JPEG. I want it on the max quality format. I gotta leave it standard. We gotta stroke this to the higher quality right here. And this is how I'm able to make my background when it comes to digital art. So you can like add stuff if you want to. You want to change some background. So I gotta show you the another way of doing this. That means make sure I save this into the this file right here. Lost size right here. Let me hit download. Okay, so this is finished. You can see a bit different when you working as a digital artist. What you could do with the image. Now we gotta take the exact same image, the same one that we just did. We gotta go to ChatGPT right here. And what I would suggest you to do, go down here, go to plugin, and this is the Photoshop version of the plugin right here. For you can see, you could design, compose, and edit. And just like the Photoshop that you losing on there, but made different for. So we gotta try this out. We gotta grab the image right here, and we gotta grab the real image. This is the real image, and we gotta keep the same prompt, add a background based on this, and we got also say, give me details and shadows and a cool font for my name. We gotta show you the big difference. So now this is doing this is the person that we is adding the image right here. Now this is the same method that you do with him, but it gotta be more high quality when it comes to this version right here. Cause what we doing is now we is working on a image. We are composing the image. We want this image to come out with the basic background. So oh, I like this one. This is not the picture, but anyway, so we got the picture. Okay, let's lose the regular one. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that got really dope. Okay, so we gotta go right here. Gotta keep the same thing. And I didn't know why this format not working, but I wanna make sure this is let me sure this is in workspace. You get more out of the workspace versus but you're not getting it out of it. So this is like basic 3 times we're doing this. Right here. Okay, so I didn't know what going on with ChatGPT today, cause literally it was so the logo and everything. So only thing I think you have to do to exit out, then just go back into the application and still fix that error on here. So this is on Dakin mode, and we are right here. So this one is composing. This one should be finished with the background right here, and this what we asked for right here. So this kept the same bit of the art style that I done as an artist. Give me a nice background. Let's do another one. Give you the idea what the difference is. Cause everybody confuse it into AI, and people not realize and not AI guys. I already did the picture, I already did the statue, and you can see that right here. Only thing it did is light up the cutter, bring the cutter more to rich cutter. Inside those little details, those filaments that you're doing, you're not basically generating a new old image at all. So you basically keeping the exact same style with the same mustache and stuff. And that's a bit different when you're doing your own hard work as a digital artist and you just want this to really pop. So it gave me details what I asked for with a lighter in the face. And you can see the rough stain in the face. So this is still my artwork that I done. You can see with the nose, the lips, everything is still maintained the same. So you really not losing out on anything when you edit your own image. And this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is dope. I'm not gonna lie, that is dope. So let's do that one more time. Okay. So I didn't know what's going on with ChatGPT today, but it be very funny. Inside, so we want to grab that imagery again. Keyword we gotta say for this upload. Upload image. Okay, so we want this to compose, but I'm not gonna lie, I do like this one. This is so you a difference from AI generated. Now, this is really dope because I think this is really awesome right here. To see this, I don't know, I might make that my my new logo because this guy really great. I like the artistic. The another one that I did like is this one right here. Godfrey Fakina. And to show you, this is funny because this is literally my as a logo from Godfrey Fakina. And for a good answer, so Godfrey Fakina right there is that crazy though. I had not expect to see that land. So make sure y'all something. For y'all don't think I lied to you. Cause y'all got think I lied to you. Make sure y'all something that crazy about make sure you and go right here and do a search. God faithful. How about I forgot how to spell God faithful? Faithful. Faithful. Kina. Okay, Kina. Okay, so right here, man, make sure y'all, for y'all can know I turn the two. If you go into my mid journey, you get the same logo right here when it comes. But I got one with the crown. With the crown, I cannot find that, but you see, this is that's a real picture right here, and I got the crown. So this right here for take away from my as a artwork, my as a real picture. and really funny. And spell lemon, not with a A. Okay, so right here, this should be finished based on the graphic design. That little crazy, but this is not what I asked for. And little R though, I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, right, and like this to show you the AI art. So that's something a little bit strange to show you online. So this right here is basic AI generated right here, and it did mess up lemon, not with a. And so we gotta try to get this spell correctly right. But that's just crazy just to see how this is literally not following the same rules that it was before. So this is why I basically saying, man, look, you could do a lot with Photoshop if you know how to bring in the details. So we gotta save this. Now, they do have three different versions of the picture. I just don't know where the picture. But that if you generate a image and stuff, so generate. So we gotta ask the same question right here with AI with the exact same background, the same prompt with the same background. We got to ask based on the color of the outfit that you own, and to get us that background, that shadow, the details, and to get us something close to what we asked for. So sometimes the background could be different. Sometimes the background could be really cool. Sometimes it could be a bummy background. So like I say, and not the best assistant on him when you ask him for a really cool background and such. So those are the key things that I would say to for I could over to finish my work on here and just finish at it. Now, if you're doing stretch by if you try to paint or do this by stretch, you gonna have lots of problems. So reason why, because once you paint it and once you do what you need to do, you could have power. So I think this is really great as well. I like this background. And not the best, but yeah, I like the details in the face, the matte, and really bring it out the cutter. So we gotta go back right here. This is funny. I'm not gonna lie. This is the OG with the cutter scene. So I gotta put this right here. Based on this, we gotta have two versions. One gotta be safe. So we gotta have two versions. We gotta have two different versions. Let's do one with this. Okay, one gotta be with this. We gotta go right here. We gotta cut off this. Another one gotta be with this. And I'm saving it as a picture file. The reason why I am saving it as a picture file, because you could want to get your details. So whenever you're doing artwork, I do all my artwork based into Photoshop. And Adabelle always asks me, how you do your artwork? How your artwork always be 100% digital. Make sure you how. So if we go right here, let me ask this. And only I gotta do, I gotta ask. You might won't hear it, but in there. Okay, so now you know this is the secret how I do it. The same method that I do with ChatGPT. So make sure you this is the ChatGPT version right here. It, oh, jeez. Okay, so now you know this is a 100% real digital art. And people always ask me, how do I do all my artwork? I do my real artwork in Photoshop, and I do all my artwork in ChatGPT. So when it comes to ChatGPT, I do all my upload, all my work on here versus what you're not able to do on the other one. So we gotta also correct this, and we'll understand what we want. So this is so you how far you're able to take this artwork if you know what to do as an artist. So um creating AI art is really great. This is like my sister's time doing AI art inside him. But when it comes to like the adding approach, I always add it into ChatGPT. And this is something that you're able to do. You can't edit your own imagery on here in the same possible inside. So you can't do this if you know what to do as an artist. So you see in the almost identical, but yeah, now you know my secret. You see, so you prove that this is all there right here. So this is not AI generated in case people say this.